Killer titles: The Hybrid, Killer, the Indoraptor, the antagonist in Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom, movement speed 4.6 meters, tear radius 24 meters, height tall. Killer cosmetics: the Indoraptor as the default cosmetic, prestige cosmetic, the Indominus Rex, the antagonist in Jurassic World, as a legendary cosmetic, Blue the Velociraptor as a legendary cosmetic. The Indominus Rex would be nerfed in size. Use the xenomorph and the queen xenomorph as a reference when it comes to size. They would probably be more bigger though. Weapon: the M1 should be a bite. The M2 should be a pounce or a lunge. Use Demogorgon or Dracula's wolf form as an example. I'd also like to use the Demogorgon as an example when it comes to voice lines, how his screeching is always present. It would be nice to have that for this killer, with different voice lines for the legendaries. Killer power. I think the killer power should have something to do with stealth and scent tracking. I had trouble with making the killer power. Allow me to explain. With the Indoraptor, the power would involve the laser guns. Survivors can use them on each other, putting a bounty on their heads that rewards the killer with more blood points if they successfully down them. The survivor would be exposed. This could also reduce the chances of tunneling while playing against this killer. When the Indoraptor is sent tracking, he will go into an animation with the nail clicking on the floor. And of course, the stealth that would make this killer an absolute nightmare. The problem: the laser gun doesn't work on the Indominus Rex and the Velociraptor. The reason why I decided to make those two dinosaurs as cosmetics for the Indoraptor is because they are what make up the Indoraptor. They all work differently. The Indoraptor with the laser guns, the Indominus Rex with the camouflage, and the Velociraptor that has none of these. Although, what they all have in common is the ability to stealth and track scent. So I've come up with adding the scent tracking. Just the in-game animations will be different for the Velociraptor since the Velociraptor doesn't go on all fours, unlike the Indoraptor and the Indominus Rex. Although I don't think we've ever seen a cosmetic have different in-game animations regarding the power. Also, the laser gun would probably be better off as an ultra rare add-on, since it wouldn't be accurate to the Indominus and Velociraptor. And the camouflage for the Indominus would just be a lobby animation, since if it were in-game it would be a pay-to-win cosmetic. Or it could work as a special effect while in the scent tracking animation. Chase animation. There should be a chase animation, just like how Ghostface has a chase animation. Mori. The Mori should be the killer eating the survivor. Survivors: Owen Grady and Claire Deering. Survivor cosmetics for Owen. Prestige cosmetic: Alan Grant as a legendary cosmetic, and Ian Malcolm as a legendary cosmetic. Survivor cosmetics for Claire. Prestige cosmetic: Ellie Sattler as a legendary cosmetic. Maps: the Lockwood Manor and the Jurassic World theme park. Charms: there's many charms you can add, although these came to mind: laser gun, mosquito and amber, T-Rex skull along with other fossils, Jurassic Park logo, Jurassic World logo, tracking implant, Owen's motorcycle, profile pictures, and banners. I'll put some profile picture and banner ideas up on the screen. Jurassic Park. I think it would be nice to also include Jurassic Park in some type of way, whether that be the visitor center as a map. When it comes to the weapon, um, like the M1 is a bite, the M2 a pounce or lunge. I was kind of hesitant on making that a part of the M2 because like it would pretty much be a rinse and repeat type of situation. If I made the Indoraptor a killer and I didn't include the cosmetics, I'd most likely go with the laser gun concept idea that I um, created here. I feel like it sounds goofy on the surface, but I feel like it would be pretty cool. Um, but yeah, I was pretty hesitant with the pounce and lunge. I don't know if it should be a pounce and lunge, but I do know that it would be really cool for the killer to always like roar. I mean, not like Kaneki type of annoying, but like Demogorgon. He's like a perfect example on how he's always screeching, like whether that's like him swinging or him doing the his pounce or lunge. So I did want to include that in this concept. When it comes to the T-Rex, I feel like there should be like dinosaurs like on those maps, just like how the vultures are present on the Dead Dog Saloon. Oh, I also do want to mention the carry animation. I was trying to think of the carry animation on how that would work, right? I do want to mention um, in Jurassic World, the Indominus Rex did pick up a person in her hand. I feel like that could work in some type of way, but I was thinking like the killer or the Indoraptor could carry the survivor by biting their shoulder. That's how the carry animation would go, and the M1 while carrying a survivor would be like a swipe or something. I feel like the scent tracking should be the Indoraptor sniffing the ground like how it was in the movie and clicking its nail against the floor. And the Indominus Rex would do the same, but I don't think it clicks its nail on the floor, so that probably wouldn't be for the Indominus Rex, but instead there would be like parts of its body um, camouflaging with the environment. Think of the Wraith as an example. And then with um, the Velociraptor would have an entirely different animation when it comes to scent tracking. Let me know what you think about this concept and like how it could work in the game. And that's about it. See you. Thank you. And I'm out of here.